review on the new MAC Studio Radiance Foundation. I got this in the shade NC20. I actually had to return the original shade that I got because I have always been an NC30 in MAC, and when I got that one, it was way too dark. This is 1 fluid ounce. It's $46. It's available at Ulta or at MAC. When it first came out, it was only available on the MAC website, and so I bought it from there, and I got the NC30. I'll go ahead and show you guys my MAC Studio Fix powder next to that bottle. They run really dark. I would say go down at least half a shade or a full shade because these run pretty dark. They had recommended on their website that if you're in Studio Fix, you're NC30, then you would be an NC30 in this, but I don't feel like those things correlate. I sadly had to return that one, and I went ahead and bought this one from Ulta just because Ulta is a little bit more accessible to me. I got this in NC20, and I do feel like this one fits better. So let me go ahead and show you guys what the NC30 also looks like on the face, because I did try it on because I was like, well, maybe it looks dark in the bottle, but it's gonna fit me. It did not. It was way too dark. This is the very first time that I've ever had to get a lighter shade than NC30. So I'm not sure what's happening there, but I do feel like these run dark, and I think that that's very important to note. That being said, I did get NC20. The bottle comes with a pump, which is really nice. If you're an OG MAC person, then you know that the Studio Fix never came with a pump. You would always have to buy it separately. I'm not sure if that's the case now or not. Let me know. But I did like that this already comes with a pump, and what they claim for this foundation is that it is 209%. How do they come up with that? More hydration to the skin, 24-hour hydration, 80% skincare base with hyaluronic acid. It is a medium buildable coverage, radiant glow finish, 12-hour wear, transfer resistant, non-creasing, non-caking, and does not clog pores. And let me go ahead and show you guys the demo of me actually trying this on my face so you guys can see the shade match. It's actually what I have on my skin today. I really like this shade match more than the NC30, and this is like one full range lower than what I'm used to. Also, I'll show you guys my Studio Fix powder. This is NC30 and this is the NC20, and you can see that these are more on par. And this is my Studio Sculpt in NC30, and you can see it with the NC20 that these are more on par as well. So I'm not sure what happened there. Not sure. But let's go ahead and get into the claims of this. I do feel like this is a medium coverage, very beautiful on the skin. I love the fact that you can still see my age spots, still looks very radiant and beautiful on the skin, but doesn't look like way too heavy of a coverage. I feel like as I've gotten older, I've been taking out from my collection really heavy, really full coverage concealers and foundations, and really sticking to more lighter radiant things, and this is one of them. I do feel like this does have a 12-hour wear. When I wore this on my shift, I feel like for the most part, the majority of my face was still on by the time I got home. I do very long shifts, like 12-hour shifts, and so my days are like 14-hour to 15-hour days. When I got home, like you could still see like my whole blush in this area around my nose, which is normal for me, had worn off, and some around my chin, especially because I like sometimes touch myself a lot. As far as the transfer resistant, I don't think that that's true. I do scratch myself a lot of times like this, like just itch at work, and I wear like a lab coat at work, and you could see it on the lab coat, so I don't feel like it's fully transfer resistant. I don't feel like you get any creasing or caking, so I do feel like that's true. It looks very beautiful on, and I like the fact that this one doesn't cling to my dry patches. That was something that I didn't care for the Fenty stick that was supposed to be very hydrating. I feel like it really clung to like dry patches that I have here around my mouth area, and this one I don't have any issues with that. Overall, I have to say I really enjoy this foundation. I really love it. It's what I'm looking for, which is like a medium radiance coverage. It looks very beautiful on the skin. Of course, like any makeup, once somebody's near you, they're gonna know that you have makeup. Like there's nothing that's gonna be like, oh my God, you look totally natural. No. but I do feel like it looks very beautiful on the skin, and I do really love the way it looks. I love the glow that it gives to the skin. I will say that this is very similar to the Super Stay by Maybelline. I actually feel like the Super Stay stays on more, but it is a thicker consistency than this. So this one feels way more lighter than this on the skin, but to me they're really on the same playing field. So if you're looking for something that's very dupable to this and very similar, I would definitely say to pick up the Maybelline. I have been so impressed with the Maybelline one and really highly enjoy it. For reference, I am 220 in the Maybelline, and then this is the MAC NC 20. So this one's a little bit more on the neutral side, and this one, MAC usually tends to go a little bit more on the warm side. So these do both fit me, but you know, they all vary, because I can use like warm to neutral. I'm kind of like that olive tone, so I can kind of go in between. But overall, highly recommend. Let me know if you use this, what kind of skin type you have, and if you enjoyed this or not. Also, if you have tried this, let me know if you got the same shade from your Studio Fix and if it worked for you or not, because I don't know what happened with mine. It was totally off, and I was just taken aback a little bit. I hope that this was helpful to someone. Thank you guys so much for watching, for subscribing. If you ain't subscribed, you can hit that little red button. I do have social media down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.